Well, welcome Sagittarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today is a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. This is what I call a personal growth reading. We're going to take a look at blocks, obstacles, fears, strengths, um, what to look for, what you don't see, where it all leads, advice. Um, Two cards for each placement. So I'm using Runik Tarot today. Keep in mind, if this reading doesn't resonate, please check out your other placements, because since this is a personal growth reading, it's more on growth than predictive. It definitely, you can get a lot from your other placements as well. So I will get started here. What do our Sagittarius need to know? Okay. So we'll do two cards for blocks, please. Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Okay, and strength or obstacles or fears or both. Ace of Swords, Chariot, and strengths here. Judgment. You've got some good cards. Six of Swords. Okay, what you don't see. Eight of Pentacles. What to look for. Four of Pentacles. Where does this all lead? After that, okay. And then advice, please. Okay. Oh, okay. So Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this has to do with home to some degree, home stability, more so than probably work. But I feel like what the block is, you have Two of Pentacles here with the Two of Cups. So there is some kind of struggle with balancing things in a relationship. This could be friendship, your kids. It could be anything like, family members, spouse, partner. It could be work too. It definitely could be like balancing a relationship with somebody, but it has to do with a relationship with somebody, and it has to do with finding the time to really cultivate this, fix it, cultivate it, heal from it. Something. I feel like it's almost like the Two of Pentacles is balancing life areas, basically, is what it's about. And I feel like that's what this is. It's saying, you are struggling to find time either for a relationship or to find a relationship, but I think it's for a specific relationship. I mean, I'm just overall getting that feeling. It could be different depending on who you are, but in overall, yeah, it feels like someone specifically. So you're going through this. I need to keep everything in check, but I need to also give time to this relationship. And how am I going to do that? And that is the hard part. So what we have here, as far as this is obstacles or fears, and I think these are both obstacles. Well, I think the Ace of Swords could be a fear of knowing the truth. I almost get that feeling. And the obstacle, I feel like, is the Chariot. Like, there is some kind of travel happening here. I will be honest. So my first gut instinct with the being the clarity here and the truth and the Chariot is there's some kind of travel happening that may make you either not have time for this person. So if you're traveling for work, or this person is traveling and you may think that they're stepping out on you. That just could be part of it. It's not for everybody, but it could be just the fact that things are moving so fast, either in the relationship and you're having time balancing everything else, or things are moving fast with everything else and you're struggling finding the balance. Whatever it is, it's specifically related to relationship and balance, and there is a lot going on with that Chariot energy, and it could be travel and movement, but more importantly, it's a lot going on. So and that's hard. And I feel like the Chariot is the obstacle, The fear is knowing too much of the truth, but it could also be finding that clarity and getting good direction. And that's, you're having obstacles on getting this good direction to balance this life area, this relationship actually. Your strength is, so your strength goes along with the obstacle, because the Six of Swords to me and the Chariot are a lot alike. However, the Chariot is fast, and the Six of Swords is more, I am moving towards better water. So what I feel like is happening here, things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. The Judgment tells me that you are starting to understand this. Like, there is like light going on. There is a feeling of renewal for yourself, for you, because you're starting to feel a little bit more renewed. You're allowed to see where the sun is rising. So you're going, you know what? I'm going to head. You kind of are heading in the right direction. This is telling me that as a strength, the Six of Swords says you're heading in the right direction. You're going in the right place. So you want to keep up with whatever it is that you are doing, because it is right. And this tells me a lot, because the Six of Swords is about, heading towards calmer waters. So you're definitely doing the right thing here. And especially with the Judgment being, and Judgment's also kind of a spiritual card. So you could have had some kind of awakening that's leading you into a direction. And this is definitely a positive energy for you moving forward. So what you don't see is Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of things being healed here, and you're learning a lot along the way. Eight of Pentacles is all about learning, but you're really focusing on, the finer details, really, really getting good at something. So I feel like, too, if you're healing, you're really focusing on this moving forward and healing. And what to look for is the Four of Pentacles, which to me says, realize everything you have. Understand everything you have. It's not just look at it and say, I have this, this, and this, but understand it. Understand what's really happening here. Look for all of the things that you're thinking and make sure that they are what you think they are. And the Four of Pentacles is about, collecting. To me, it can be about collecting things and you're holding on to them. So there is something here that you need to look for that you have in your arsenal that you can use to help you with this. And I feel like that has to do with the Six of Swords, because I feel like you're going in the right direction here. And I think that although you're probably watching this and you're a little frustrated because you're feeling like you don't have the time for everything, I think you really are headed in the right direction. So understand that if you're really thinking about this. The issue, so where this is all leading, I got the Three of Swords here, which says there could be some kind of separation coming in. However, after that, we have the Star. So again, this is kind of a destiny type thing. So when we look at the Three of Swords, it can be just sadness. It can be missing somebody. It could be separation. And this may have to do with moving because of the separation piece here with the Three of Swords. Because the Six of Swords and the Chariot can be moving cards. And the Three of Swords can be about missing someone due to separation. And it also could just be about traveling, that you're doing a lot of traveling and you're missing this person. But overall, things are going to work out the way they are supposed to because of the Star following that. The Star is a really good card to end on. And that's why I pulled a what happens after this Three of Swords. Because the Three of Swords, you don't want to end on the Three of Swords. But more importantly, the Three of Swords, can be a hard card. But it also can just be missing somebody. And it could be, and not that that's easy either, you could be missing somebody, but I do think it has to do with separation due to travel. And it has to do with that balance. How do I balance this? And how do I the cool thing is things will start to work out with the star. So even though you're missing this, yeah, totally has to do with travel. So if you, or it's a long distance relationship and it's hard to balance this in. This has something to do with separation as far as distance, not necessarily separation like leaving someone. So I do feel like things will start heading in the right direction. And here's the thing, your advice is Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups. Follow your passions, Ace of Wands. Follow what really makes you passionate. And then also with the Knight of Cups, I feel like it's saying, don't be afraid to tell someone how you feel about them, or because if you care about someone, they need to know that. You don't have to profess love, but you can say, I really care about you and I care about this relationship, or I really want to see where it's going to go without saying I'm madly in love with you too. You can, but this Knight of Cups is saying, be open with your emotions, give that information to someone else if you need to. Let people know. The Knight of Cups brings us romance. The Knight of Cups brings us, because to me they're forward moving, so that they're bringing something in, and that's all about emotions and love and caring. And understand that you really need to follow your passions, though. Follow your passions. This is an important card here. So if you're struggling with some kind of move or some kind of long distance relationship, or it's a move that could take you away from this, the star says things are going to work out. But keep in mind, the star is things are working out the way they're supposed to work out, your destiny. So anyway, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I think it's a pretty good reading. I think it's pretty simple. Not simple that you're going through it. The reading itself is pretty pinpointed. I do feel like this probably is specifically related to somebody. And if so, yeah, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I appreciate you and have a beautiful day.